Hi guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Today Daniel is going to be teaching us how to make the most authentic and delicious Ghana Poloo, aka coconut biscuits. For this recipe, he used 1 mature coconut, sugar, nutmeg, evaporated milk, and flour. Let's get right into it. He started by pouring in 2 cups of flour. He then proceeds to add half a cup of sugar. You're also going to need some nutmeg for this recipe. The next thing he adds is half a teaspoon of baking powder as well to his mixture. And of course, a little bit of salt to taste. And then he uses a whisk to mix all his dry ingredients together. He's gonna do this for about a minute till everything is nice and well combined. Now all of his dry ingredients are well mixed. He's gonna proceed to add the coconut. For this part, you can decide to grate it, but he decided to blend it because he wanted to extract some milk from the coconut. So he adds some water and he's gonna start to blend. But like I said, you can decide to grate your coconut instead of blending. Start your blender and blend it until it's well shredded. We're not going to blend it for too long because we don't want it to be smooth. We just need it to be shredded and get some milk from the coconut. Once it's done, you should have something about this consistency. Now for the next step, we're going to add a bit of margarine or butter. Depending on what you have, it doesn't matter. And we're going to mix this into our dry ingredients, nice and smooth. Another good method of combining your dry ingredients and butter together is by rubbing. So you're going to rub it together just like he's doing until the mixture is well combined. So for the next step, he's adding the coconut to his dry ingredients and then he's going to mix it all together. And because he blended the coconut instead of grating it, it was so creamy and it came out with a lot of milk. And now he's going to continue mixing. And next, he's going to go in with some evaporated milk. But please make sure your dough is not so soft. It should be a good consistency where you can knead and work with. So now he's going to transfer his dough to his working surface. But first we can see that he's sprinkling some flour to avoid sticking. And he's going to start kneading. This process is to make sure that our dough is well combined and firm enough. And always make sure that when you're kneading, you use enough flour to avoid sticking. After kneading, you should have this consistency of dough. Now let's move on to the fun part. So now he's going to start to roll out the dough. And for this part, please make sure that you're not rolling it completely flat, okay? And make sure you're using enough flour. I cannot stress this enough. We don't want any sticking or any tearing. So make sure you're using flour on the surface and on your rolling pin as you're doing the rolling. Now, in the meantime, we're going to heat up some oil in a pan. And whenever you're frying poloo, it's supposed to be deep frying, okay? So you're going to need a lot of oil. So while his oil is heating up, he's going to start to cut out the dough. And you can cut it into whatever shapes and sizes that you want. And he's cutting it into these kind of shapes that you can find on the streets in Ghana. Now, I'll tell you this, Daniel is so excited to be visiting Ghana next year. But the best part is that he is exploring the cuisine of Ghana and getting the chance to try all these wonderful traditional snacks and foods before he visits. This is your first time watching our video. Please don't forget to subscribe and like because we will be posting more easy and quick recipes that you can learn. Now, when all the cutting is done, he's gonna proceed to start deep frying his poloo, and we want to make sure we achieve a nice and golden brown color. But of course, if you don't want it so brown, it all depends on you. Just fry it to whatever color that you want. But most of the time, it should be a golden brown color, just like it's beginning to look. And And just like that, our Ghana Poloo, aka coconut biscuit, is ready. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and see you soon in the next episode. Bye!